This podcast is sponsored by Dollar and Eyewear. Activate your alter ego with Dollar and Eyewear and start seeing life through a different set of lenses. Shop DollarandEyewear.com. Tell them Demetrius Lee and Angela Lee in the Lee Life Experience Podcast sent you. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to a new episode of the Lead Life Experience Podcast. Listen, we want to take the opportunity to tell you thank you so much for rocking with us. Listen, we started this journey back in July? Yeah, our anniversary.
July. Yeah, anniversary.
And we went ahead and started recording, even though we didn't know what route we was gonna take. But we went ahead and we started recording, got in the studio, got our equipment. And listen, if you find yourself doing that, listen, just go and start. Just hit the play button. It doesn't matter. And even you can just figure it out as you go, because Demetrius and I had to research ourselves. So again, we want to tell you thank you so very much for rocking with us, spending time with us, catching the podcast. And when you see us on site, you go ahead and recite what you done heard in the podcast in the previous episode, and we appreciate it. We appreciate those of you who joined the VIP list. And again, if you say, hey, I'm too scared to get my topics on there, but just in case you say, I still want to get on that VIP list, Angie, how can I do that? You want to do it by texting 833-370-1608. That's 833-370-1608. And you want to put relationships in the comments, so that way when anything else new drops, or if we come into a town or a city near you, you will already have all the information. You will be ahead of the game. So again, and Demetrius, I know we still, you still was building content, but can you still tell them a little bit about what they because the new year coming in, so since we didn't launch this year, I know next year will definitely be the year that they're gonna come clean.
Coming clean Sunday. And I've been content together. I got a few people coming in, dropping their story, because some people scared. I think they're getting the feel for it now. Just come in, you ain't got to call your name. A couple people going to drop a couple stories. No name calling. They just got a lot of stuff in their mind. They want to get the pressure out and, just come clean about it. Hey, they did something wrong in their past or did something in the future. They want to apologize who they did it to, tell them they're sorry, or they want to tell them, hey, damn right I did it. Hey, now you know, and keep on going with it. So like my wife say, in the 800 number, and she gonna get you again, just put the 800 number, put clean in there, and we'll get back to you, and we'll get your story in, and we'll record you live, let you say what you got to say, and give them that number again so they can test clean in there.
Okay, it's 833-370-1608, and then this time you're gonna put the word clean. CLEAN, clean.
Come clean Sunday. Come clean. Come on now. I know y'all listen to this podcast. All this stuff y'all got holding back secrets y'all did. I don't want you business. I don't want you to feel better. You told somebody. You can tell, like I say, whoever you did it to, the only person they're gonna know. Everybody don't know what you're talking about. Just tell them how you feel about it and let it out. Let it flow off your tongue. Like I'm flowing, baby. Let it go.
All right, Demetrius. Holidays are approaching quickly, so what's the announcement that we want to take into the new year? So can you tell them about the episode and wish them some happy holidays?
Well, today Christmas Eve. I want to tell y'all. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. Today we're gonna do a little talking about reaction. I'm gonna say reaction. Cardi B, Offset. Like I say. Everybody, because you got millions of dollars, you got problems too. Everybody got problems going on, So you ain't alone in this battle to be successful in a relationship. I'm trying, me and my wife, Honey Bun, Cardi B trying, Offset, we all trying. Honey Bun, we trying, but that's the top for the day. Like I want to say again, tomorrow be Christmas, or Merry Christmas to you and happy holiday to your family. And we won't be back. Honey Bun, let them know we ain't coming back January the 7th. But New Year's Eve, everybody gonna be tied up, tanking out of town. So we ain't quit on y'all. We're back with our first new episode, January 7th, 2024. We're going to start the year off right.
Yeah, so you go ahead, and I know some of you all are send us a text, and we want to appreciate you for helping us stay consistent. But like Demetrius said, that we will be taking off on New Year, so we will not be dropping a episode, and we will go ahead and resume on January the 7th, 2024, if God see fit to allow us to make it. But again, we already, those of you who know, we have these episodes already pre-recorded. So just in case something happened, Demetrius and I want to be the first one to tell you and let you know that, hey, if it's out of God, if it's out of your control, then you have to trust God and let Him be the one. Have to lean not on your own understanding. So Demetrius, where we going today?
Hey, we going into celebrity status today.
All right, we're doing a reaction, you all.
Reaction.
Those of you, if you've been following us, and lately we just kind of changed gears a little bit. When Demetrius and I have, if nobody has like written in or we haven't got anything, we go off trending topics. And right now, which has been going kind of great for us because we're seeing a lot more engagement. Listen, don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe on all your streaming platforms and on your social media.
Especially YouTube, baby.
That's right. We on YouTube. We dropping reels. We dropping shorts. And like I said, Instagram, wherever you listen to your podcast at, on all your podcast streaming platforms, don't forget to go ahead and add us, and being able to tell your friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't keep it a secret, because everybody like how hilarious Demetrius is. I think y'all saying, Angie, you a little bit too laid back, but we like Demetrius. We like his transparency. We like his kind of cutthroat, straight shooter mentality. And again, you all, we want to thank y'all so much for showing us love, and we appreciate it. So Demetrius, who are we reacting to today?
Cardi B and Offset.
All right. All right. So those of you, if you have not heard, and the trending is that Cardi B went on live. I want to think it was an Instagram live. She went on live to go ahead and express her dissatisfaction of how Offset has been treating her. And she said that they've been separated for a while. So she has been kind of keeping it low key and didn't know how to tell the public. But now, since he out here moving like he's, a single man, now she's having to come and bring it out to let them know, like, hey, we ain't been together for a while. So Demetrius, come on and break it down, because we know you're gonna break it down. Was Cardi B outburst, is it a cry for help, or is it a attention for her to tell Offset to come home?
That's a cry for help.
Cry for help.
And come on. she didn't know what to do. She in a situation.
Mm-hmm.
She needs somebody to make her feel good, to talk to her.
Yes.
He ain't there, and she just let it out. She just went on
a rant.
A rant. I'm not what I'm looking for, but I take that too. Yeah, she lost her cool, man, and she came to us, people like us in the world, and really, really wrong people to come to. You got a person that's been in your family. You don't bring it to me and you or nobody else, but since you brought it to me and you, hey, we're gonna drop a little what we think about it.
Of course.
That's right. So
they say if you put it on the sidewalk, don't get upset if it end up in the street. That, like I said, y'all know I love a cliche. So they said if you take it outside the house and you put it on the sidewalk, don't get mad when people opinions and it end up in the street. For those of you who don't understand country slang. All right, yeah. Demetrius, go a little bit further. Tell them a little bit more about what you talking about. Break that down, what Cardi B did. Was it good? Was it bad? And hold on. Let me go ahead and defend Cardi B a little bit, because I have been there. Women, you have been there. You have been in a relationship with a man, and no matter whether you married to him or you dating, but he broke your heart. You don't know how to cope now that you realize that it really is over. You see them out there moving differently while you still at a standstill, hurt, emotionally bankrupt, but they moving on like they never really gave a crap about you anyway. I'm telling you, from a woman who has been scorned, from a woman who has been hurt, I can relate to what Cardi B did, because social media wasn't out there, Demetrius, when you and I had some of our meltdowns. But I can imagine that if it was that I did, and I have in my past, went straight to social media, and then once you go over that shock of it finally over with and they moving on, then the post coming out, I'm gonna love me, I'm gonna put me, we start doing that self-awareness, self-love talk.
Yeah. What I'm saying there, I thought you, I thought you
Yeah,
said
I'm
something else.
done. Uh-uh.
Okay, yeah. What I was saying there, like she came out there and put it on, I guess, say Instagram. Like the dirt he did and what going on, how he been treated in the past, and hey, the shoe gonna get, the shoe gonna be another foot some later. Stuff she was saying was right. We're gonna happen.
Yeah.
And always, he got to going now, but that shit gonna change now. It gonna be this. She gonna have to go in her hand next. What I mean by that, like my quite cliche, that she right now he got control right now. She all down and hurt, but she gonna come up now. She'll come up, but I'm gonna talk about the men. I want on the men part of this him. Cause women, I don't like when y'all do that. Y'all get on these Instagram, Facebook, and tell all our business, family business. Cause you got nowhere to go. Hell, call me and tell me about the damn business. Are you mad? Just talk to me about it. Say to my boyfriend, you on there telling everybody on Facebook, Instagram. Hell, nah, I really ain't coming home now. You gonna put everybody in my damn business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. That's what I hate when y'all do that. Y'all get mad.
But most men, again, most men don't, and y'all have to realize that I'm gonna have to look up exactly how old Cardi B is.
You
And
too damn old telling all that damn business on Instagram and Facebook. I can tell you that right now.
but no, I want to say her early 30s, but let me just see how old she is, because that does explain when some people, it is some people that act out.
Tell me about the girl. Where you doing that?
Okay, it say Cardi B is 31. She's 31 years old, so she's still in that fresh new age that she done left her 20s. That she done left her 20s, and she's into her 30, and she trying to come into that episode. She's trying to get into her womanhood. And what I'm saying it is, by the time she turned 35, her move will be a little more different. You still in your 20s, you still acting out, and you still kind of learn, you still learning life. You still learning heartbreak. You still learning, now she's a mother. She was a wife, been there and done that. But now with her daughter culture is growing up, she's going to have to not lash out like that, because she got to be the example. She is the example that a little culture is going to see. So she's gonna, she's that behavior should not continue to carry. And I'm saying it because I have done that. I have acted out of turn.
A bunch y'all gonna did it. Go ahead.
Yes. No. I'm just saying that when you young and you don't think about that, only until you go and talk to some more level heads or some older, wiser ladies, do they teach you they groom you on how to behave when heartbreak comes. But for most of us, it's learned behavior, and we do whatever the streets do. That if our friends acting out erratic, I found myself acting out erratic. Those things were not something that I seen at home. I got that behavior stuff out in the streets. So when it came time that, even if I do something now, my mom, she's gonna be one like, Angie, don't do that. Angie, don't say that. She's gonna help me, kind of reshape my character. But when you don't have anybody to help, like you said on the previous episode about yes people, she didn't have anybody to call. She don't have anybody that she can trust to be able to keep those secrets to. And and now with social media being as big as it is, and they being public figures, then it's just kind of hard to kind of keep that stuff contained when he's out here being seen.
You gotta have a mama and somebody, a sister, somebody you can call and vent to. I just don't feel like you shouldn't get on Instagram, Facebook. You got a personal problem going in your relationship. You don't need to get on that dude. I'm telling y'all women, stop that. If you really want him, don't do that. The man, we don't go around telling our business. Me and my wife got a problem. I might talk to my daddy or my mama or somebody. It gotta be somebody age cool, close to me. But I ain't gonna go run around telling about my wife. Cause 9 out of 10, I'm talking about her. 2 weeks I'm back with her. So I ain't gonna go drag my wife.
For sure. For sure, you'll be back with me.
Yeah, I'll be back with you. So I want you to tell them. What the stuff about the rumor where he got caught with a girl. They say he with her enemy, girl named Jade. Then you say you with some other girl. They got him out in the street, and she gonna got a hold to it, and she gonna lost her cool with it. I don't blame her. I lost my cool too, but not y'all jokers on Facebook and Instagram. I'm not telling all y'all my business.
But it's hard. That's what I'm saying. But you have to master coping mechanisms. You have to be stronger than strong. Listen, I know Bishop T.D. Jakes is going through his own dilemma of what people saying out here in the street allegedly. But I like his teaching. And I'm not saying that you can still wear and be clothed up under God and behind the cross and still do things that's inappropriately or wrong. And I'm saying it because we all are sinners. But the sermon that he gave today, that is also proof of when he's saying that Moses was a murderer. And even though he was trying to change, certain things can cause him to backslide and go back to that person. And I think that's what Cardi B was saying. Like, I done changed my life. I done slowed down. Cardi B talked about drugging men's. Cardi B used to get men's and rob them. And she did all that because she always had been, an attractive woman and she had what men's wanted. But then you finally get, caught up in a web with this man, and in your whole relationship been up on a scandal that you been good, but this man been out here, he done mistreated you. He has, you been a laughing stock that everybody asking you, you put your lyrics that you singing in these rap songs are so vicious, but you out here, being a wife. You out here being somebody with integrity. And I hope she don't lose it. I hope she don't try to go and retaliate because she has a daughter. You cannot, like you said, Demetrius, I think you told me this many, many years ago, that women, we go out there and try to thought it up or, sleeping with all kind of several men, we get a name where y'all men can have the same amount or double or triple or quadruple and men's dap y'all up. Why is that?
Because y'all calls a damn dog. It calls a dog what it is. A man nothing but a dog. So, y'all mamas, man. Y'all somebody mama. Y'all women is precious.
Yeah.
Y'all trophies. You don't go out there and a woman's a trophy to me. Don't go out there and kill your name, destroy your livelihood, putting your pants down, making a fool out yourself. When we talking about Offset and Cardi B, I'm pretty sure he gonna do it to Groma. I'm not taking the man's side.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm saying she got a problem with him. She should have called. She might still want the man. She should have called that man herself and
And
talked
probably
to him.
still, then the end might end up
She
getting back
might hard. I'm
together.
not gonna do it now. You gonna put a business out there. She gonna throw him on the damn bus now. On the business out there. I don't know. It'll be
He'll
hard.
go back. Hi, we back at the continuation of our break. So listen, I went ahead and went and found the video, and I want to show a little bit because I don't like when I see commentary and they don't really kind of give me the source of what they really talking about. So I just want to show you an insert. This was borrowed from Cardi B's live, and it's just recorded. So it's right at a minute long, but I kind of speed it up, and so I want to be able to kind of show you and let you listen to the voice of a hurt woman, the voice of a scorned woman,
A broken
and
woman.
a broken woman, so, and I want those of you who are, everybody can have their own opinion of it, but let's just dive in and then we'll react to it when we come back. Hold on. Share.
At my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident, they like to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl. He knows yesterday I could have been out, I could have been chilling, I could have been this and that. He knows I'm in my house. He knows that I'm chilling. He knows I'm not doing the most. And I've really been sparing you. I've really been sparing you. You've been fucking feeling yourself, you bitch ass nigga, because of your bitch ass album and shit. And you really been fucking doing me dirty after so many fucking years that I motherfucking helped your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your bitch ass. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever I fucking tell you something, you don't take shit serious. Fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face and your fucking.
Okay, so it just repeated. Okay, stop sharing. All right, that was a lot to unpack in that short
Yes, she
period of
did.
time. So I was trying to take some notes while she was saying it. I had already heard it before, but I want to kind of like highlight something. And I'm gonna go first, and then we'll get Demetrius' male perspective of what he felt like she was saying or doing. I heard hurt in her voice. I heard defeated in her voice. um she said he knows I'm not doing the most. That mean he know how loyal she is. He know where I am. He know what I'm doing. He knows she's there with those children. He know family means a lot to her. So he knows she's not out there entertaining street activities because she's at home being a mom. And she said, you done start feeling yourself because of your album. To me, I felt there was a little jab because her album, from what I heard from the other commentaries, her album didn't do as well. Those of you know, her and Megan Thee Stallion got together, and I think they did another collaboration, and it didn't do as well as she thought it was gonna do. Um, so I can see being a little envious, that everything she's touching now is not getting the response that it once did. When she first came with Bodak Yellow and all the rest of the songs, and WAP and all those are not getting the same. So I can see it's being so high, and then all of a sudden I feel like I done fell off my throne a little bit. So when she said he got me and I'm feeling vulnerable, so I'm sure she's talking about music. I'm sure she's talking about, you all know Cardi has had several surgeries, plastic surgeries I'm talking about. So I'm sure she's talking about confidence. I'm sure she's talking about the album. I'm sure she's, saying, I done did so much for you. Because everybody know that one thing about Cardi, she's going to get the last word. She's not going to let you just be out here talking out the side of your neck. You know what she was doing with that Tasha K, with their commentary. So we got to be careful, Demetrius, because Cardi don't mind. She don't mind taking people to court. So we just saying that we just getting the stuff off and we just reacting to it, Cardi. So don't come for us. We small black business. We're trying to come up. But again, from the video when she's saying, from what she's saying and gathering, she's saying when she's talking to you, you don't even take your things serious. Listen, men, when a woman is talking to you, act like you care, act like you listen. Don't have me expressing my feelings and you care less. I will, confront Demetrius quickly. Like, hey, act like you care. Act like you concerned about what my concerns are. Even if you don't. But listen, a happy life. If you want a happy life, a happy wife. Happy wife is a happy life, but vice versa. So Demetrius, can you kind of break down, because those are my takeaways. What are your takeaways on that?
Man, what I got from that woman broken. And the woman sound like she been there loyal, trying to be loyal to him. She been there for him. He sound like you say, he know she a good mama. She take care of them kids. He gonna do it like shit in the past. She stood there with him, stayed there. Now you going like that. Now you going too far now, man. Now you put me on the spot. You trying to make me look bad, but hey, your day coming. And his day ain't gonna come. Right now, yeah, it coming to him now. But she broken right now, man. That woman hurt. She broken. Out of what she know, put her business out on the Instagram like that. I hate she did that, cause if he would say he would have got back with it, it gonna put a little gap in the edge. I just, he might go back now. Go ahead.
I don't really feel like what she did put a gap in there. Demetrius, I feel like she came out because we already know from the research that we did, he's with the girl Jade, who Cardi B caught a charge for. She got somebody to beat the girl up, and she had to agree to the misdemeanor. I don't think it was a misdemeanor, but had to agree and had to go to court behind her. Then for you to go and you already seen what I done had to put my name on the docket for her, and you gonna end up going to be with her. You know she the ops. Why would you do that?
That's why she doing what she doing. I'm trying to tell you. She won't got mad. Said, okay, this joker, he don't want me to tell his business what's going on between me. Hell him. He had to do what he want to do. I'm going to tell everybody in the world what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing a woman do.
I can get retaliation.
Yeah, but hey, I tell you all the time, don't be telling my business. We're going to in your house, it's our business. Football team the same. Baseball, where we go to the locker room, stay in the locker room. Every woman learn that they have a better relationship. I ain't tell you to
But
kiss
you
the
can
man.
drag me. You can be out here doing the most. She just said you doing the most.
Hey, I agree with some stuff he doing wrong, but she still got them somehow. Not telling everybody in the world now, everywhere he goes, somebody coming at him now about what she say. He gonna get mad at her. She should have went and got him, met up with him, and got somebody, one of the homeboys, closest dude. Hey, man, we need to talk. Cause this shit been get ugly.
She
Not
just
telling me,
said that she's trying to talk to you and you're not listening.
yeah, telling me and you on Instagram ain't gonna make no darn better. That woman
Baby,
hurt,
if
man.
that's my only avenue. If that's my only avenue, baby, I'm going for it.
You better go tell my business what's going on me in your house. We're gonna have a problem.
Well, I'm just letting you know
Hey.
if you don't talk, baby, guess what? Somebody else will listen.
Yeah, you tell my business. Hey,
Oh,
that woman should.
your business will be told.
Our business is our business, and we should stay in this house, and we handle it.
You are out there being seen with another woman, with not just another woman.
I'm not agreeing with
he
the
was
man.
just caught on the live stream. He was on the live stream, and he got up, and the girl went upstairs, and that's what they was just saying. And I can't say allegedly because the video, this was a live stream, and this guy is a streamer. And he get, celebrities that come through. And as they came through his live, he came through and then, he just disappeared. They asked him, where did he go? Did he go to the bathroom? They were like, hey, he went upstairs. And they heard a girl's voice in the background. She wasn't seen, but they said it was a voice. I feel like that is embarrassing. How much should you keep humiliating me? And I still sit there and take it. Do I know?
Leave him. You gotta tell everybody your business. Just leave him. Go on about your business. I wouldn't get mad at the woman. She went on about her business. Just go and leave. But I'm saying don't be telling everybody your business until you get back with him. Now you go. Everybody going in your house. Now you got a problem.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty
everybody
sure.
Everybody was googling laughing at you. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you don't do it. Now you know you doing. And you know you doing. You ain't going back. That's cool. But you know you possibly you go back.
I beg you differ because I thought I was really done with you. 10 years, I thought I was done.
You can't be done with Dollar.
I thought I was done with you. I was done.
You see where you at, don't you? Can't be done with me.
Baby, you called me back. You
hey,
came.
I'm not 50.
You came. You flew all the way to California for me, baby. I did not. I was done. So I know how Cardi feel. At the time, you do feel like you done.
No, I'm not 50. I got the magic stick. You can't.
What? You really believe that?
Hell yeah, I believe it.
You really think that's why I'm back?
Hey, look out. Keep me you out this thing here.
Okay. Hey, this episode is brought to you by the Lead Spirit Podcast.
Hey, man, I got to keep the crowd there to it, but I'm telling you, that woman hurt. She broken. And that man should feel bad, and I don't agree what he did to his wife. He wrong what he doing, putting that stuff out. I wouldn't do it. Like I said, he's stabbing her in public. I'm gonna tell him, it's coming back to you, buddy. It's all fine now, cause you doing it. Cause some man when he get on your wife, get the beating her down, putting her on Facebook, and you a mama. It's too late for all that mess then, cause that what gonna happen. It's coming.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's break that down.
Oh Lord.
Yes, let's break that down. So Demetrius, when it happens and you go your separate ways because you feel like the grass is greener on the other side. That it is no longer calm in the house. So we got to go. We done separated. They split up now. When you finally do make that move to go your separate ways, Cardi's still holding on, so she hasn't, started entertaining anybody else yet. She's still married. She came from.
How you know that?
I'm assuming.
So you don't know, but made about a man doing that. So we don't know what he's doing it for. But
okay, well, like I said, I'm assuming she came from a 2-parent home. I think her mom and dad still together. I didn't research this, so I'm just guessing because I don't think I have read. And because of that is the image that she has came up with. So I'm not saying I don't know anything about the dynamic of her mother and father, but it's something that when you see a 2-parent home, most people, children that come from that, they want that again. They want to give their children that because that's all they know. Whereas if you were somebody like me, I knew who my father was, but my mom and dad was no longer together. So I seen them together and then I seen them apart, and I seen when, they both was trying to date other people. So in my mind, that no longer kind of like was an issue to me about, and I don't even think I really kind of thought about that when it came time to week. It didn't matter. And that's how I was able to break the home up because it's what I seen anyway, 1-parent home. So that wasn't like the forefront. But for you, 2-parent home was something that you pushed because You said, Angie, I did this for us. So I want to be able to help some of the people that's listening to this podcast. They find themselves, they trying to work on a marriage or relationship, but Demetri, they tired, they exhausted, they feeling unappreciated, and they feel like this man can go out there that when he checks out, they can check out. But as a female, the ball still has to keep bouncing, the bills still coming, and I'm over here with a broken heart, but I got to suck it up. I have to be strong for the children. That now that we done got other people, that you as a man, you can go on and get another woman. You can go and find you another bad girl, or a girl that's doing that look good or attractive or whatever. But Demetri, for a woman, it takes a little time for us to get and meet somebody who we feel like is quality. It takes us a little time. I mean, yeah, you can go out there and just get anybody, but normally a woman don't jump in the bed like that, or don't jump in a relationship like that. That when she got children, it matters. So for
Shit.
men, now I ain't say everybody now, but can you give a little insight on that? Because we know it's some women out there that's been, you done talk to a few, you done counsel some of the women that call you and they men's and did stuff, and you done had to keep them ladies from jumping off the bridge and then, doing by impulse. So can you help some of the sisters out?
What you just say, don't jump, hey, don't get caught with your emotion. Make a bad move. Just,
Yeah.
I know the man might be doing you wrong like that. You might have a relationship right now and your boyfriend doing you wrong, or your girlfriend doing you wrong. Do not retaliate. Don't do it. I know you want to. That's the easy way to do it. But being a woman, a man, the best way to do it, just chill. Sit back and think, pray about it, stay focused on your kid, what the person doing. Let them do it. Cause it ain't never a temporary thing. Oh, they coming back down. They gonna come back. You might be high for a minute. It's like smoking weed. Hey, you be high for a minute, you gonna come back down. Let them come back down. And see, maybe you might want them back. And you make that mistake, then it won't be no problem. They might realize they did wrong. Y'all can get back together and move forward. But you go out there and pay tip with him, or him, or she, special man. You can't do it. He might go drag you. You try to do one man with him. That's it. You doing. Hey, you might lose your life. Some men crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So I advise everybody. What I learned: don't make a fool of yourself. Cause somebody making a fool of themselves, what they're doing. Offset doing all of those David, them women what he doing. I know it hurt, Colin. I be hurt too. But don't go out and do nothing, baby. Just go ahead and chill. Keep your head focused on your kid. Take your 30-day prayer about it. Go to church. Exercise. Get your hair right. About 30 days, then see where you at, what you need to do. And you make the right decision then. Don't go off your emotion, because your emotion will mess you up. That's what I want to say right there.
I think that was powerful. Just because, emotion, we as women, we do operate off a lot of emotions, and sometimes we can see things and we can imply, we can tell ourselves that, but it don't normally be that. And I'm gonna say, even from the time that you and I had our misunderstanding, that if only I had a talk to you, then Demetrius, that divorce probably wouldn't have happened. The infidelity probably wouldn't have happened. But I was so caught up in what you had did previous years that when the writing on the wall looked like writing on the wall, I was like tired, I was exhausted. I was like, okay, you know what? How can he keep doing this? I'm out. And you don't worry about the consequences or the repercussions behind it. And I hope anybody that's listening to this podcast, that they will take a little time, and they might find themselves at a crossroad, and they might not have the money Offset and Cardi has, but the hurt and the pain, the disappointment is still the same. And I'm saying it because I've been there. I've been there when I wasn't a nurse. I was there as a nurse, and the pain is still the same, but the way I navigate is what makes it different. So you all being able to find you some positive people to be around, and being, like Demetria said, that, somebody in her family should be a voice of reasoning with her, that when she want to go ahead and act out, somebody ought to be able to kind of draw you back in.
Be ill. Listen to her.
Yeah. You should never be so heated that you can't take advice from anybody. And I have said this before to Demetrius, that, he'll listen to his mom, but it's a shame that if something happened to her, who's going to be that voice of reasoning for him? Who's gonna be able to call him down off the lift if you're gonna be so focused on what you saying is the Bible, what you saying and doing is right, that you don't have nobody to talk to you? That's very dangerous. That's putting yourself in a dangerous situation. And Cardi, I want you that if you ever listen to this, I want you to take the opportunity to kind of step back, look at your children, and say they deserve more. That this public hurt and humiliation that you're feeling, I know it hurts, but is it worth making your kids get through it for you to go and address people on the internet who don't even know? Hi, welcome to another episode of the Lead Life Experience Podcast. Listen, we are doing, when we merge these podcasts, we give you a reaction from one to another. So we giving you what we call a merger. And with the merger meaning that we taking a trending topic and we being able to go through it and being able to research it, go through the trending topic and being able to give you Demetrius and I reaction, how we feel about it, our insights. Again, it's the Lee Life Experience Podcast, so it's our opinion, and everybody has one. We already see everybody's doing it anyway. So, Demetrius, this is gonna be a little kind of. I mean, I know we don't want to do it, but we have to go ahead and discuss it, and we have to be able to talk about these heavy hitters, because as you know, it's been a latest controversy because ever since the Me Too movement came out, and for those, we're gonna take it back, take you a flash down memory lane in order for you to kind of hear about exactly. I want to see what year. Okay, so if it's 5 years, so I would say 1980. So it says in 2017, if it stand correctly about the Me Too movement. And those of you, if you don't know what a Me Too movement is, um, it's a movement of supporters giving women that deserve respect and equality, and it drew national attention. The thing is with the Me Too movement is giving women a right to go into these different spaces and exist without being recognized by our body parts, or recognized by our physical exterior appearance. The thing is, it's nobody out there for the men, for the opposite gender, except for the men. And I'm not talking about the gay men's. I'm talking about the heterosexual men's that gay men's are kind of, you know, doing things inappropriately with. And we talking about the moguls, you all. We already see the downfall of what seems like we have heard over the years, the allegations of Michael Jackson. We have heard over the years, and I think, we heard it, but he still made good music, and whatever happened, like settled out of court, we kind of still kept the same thing. Then when R. Kelly came, you know, everybody, eyebrows raised, like, what? He is another pioneer in music. I still listen to his music today. Yes, I am a victim of sexual assault. So it kind of leave you on the fence when you know what it feel like. You know what those victims feel like and what they have endured, and you still like R. Kelly music. So I'm saying all that to say that when you see powerful people, and because they have came across to you another kind of way, you don't want to look at them in another light. But do the person the victims, do they not deserve to have their voices heard? So Demetrius, right now we've been hearing the breakdown of P. Diddy. I don't think we have talked about it. But let's kind of walk or get your reaction from P. Diddy. And then we're gonna walk to the latest one, who is Christian Keys. I don't know if you know who he is. You know who Kristen is?
Yeah, I know him. He the fellow that played All the Queen Men. He's one of the actors in that sitcom with Tyler Perry or whatever show. Yeah, what do you call it? Yeah, I know him. I know of him. I don't know him like that. No.
Yeah, I know what you meant. Okay, so let's kind of walk through, because this segment here. I hope it. I want this segment to shine some lights on those of us, who are in different industries, and if we come up against it. So, Demetrius, have anybody on your job, and because you work around a lot of guys, a lot of men, and I'm sure some powerful men is there, but do you feel like have anybody ever, and I know the entertainment industry is different from a 9 to 5, But can you imagine that you want something so bad? Say you want to make it in music, you know, and this person here has the answer and can help you, but he wants you to do something a little strange for a little change. So give me your opinion. Give me your reaction about P. Diddy. Get to me, DMX. Rest in peace.
Hey, I don't know if I did it. Like I said, alleged application. I don't know what. I'm just saying, if a man tried it with me, ain't that much money in the world. I can't say and a lot of people probably in this podcast. Oh yeah, you would. They gave you me. No, I wouldn't. It ain't maybe because I'm older. If I was a young man, I want to think I say the same thing right now. And the money in the world make me do nothing like that. Make me let a man take my manhood from me. Or make me want fame. Because really, I don't want fame like that. Now, do I want money? Oh, yeah. I want money, but I don't want the fame. I want to walk around undercover with a pocket full of money. You don't know I got it. That's how I want it. But, it probably don't work like that. You got it, you're going to show up somewhere. Somebody know you got it. So, no, I wouldn't. That don't sit with me, Honey Bunch. I couldn't do that. I've been around men on my job that I might have seen that could have been that way. And I ain't got no problem with nobody homosexual. And I ain't got no problem with it. But that didn't bother me. But I sensed that through them. But that don't bother me because I guess they know who with that and without. So I ain't never had a problem with anybody like that. But yeah, I've been around people like that. But somebody come out and ask me, no, I never been confronted by a man for favors or nothing like that. It wouldn't be pretty if it did, you know. Well, first I handle it like a man. No, I give him a chance. He don't know. But he keep pushing the issue. It wouldn't be pretty. So I don't know what these men got going on. Like I say, all this is allegedly. I don't know the truth. But I couldn't imagine. I can't even think about it. Kind of hard to wrap my hands around it and I ain't think about that. Somebody asked me something like that. But I know one thing: these men that all these moguls got this money, it's like they're coming for them. Something ain't right. I can't put my hand on y'all, but y'all look at came a Bill Cosby, Kelly, Nan Diddy, Michael Jackson. They're coming for them. Like all these men, for years and millionaires. Now they got old men, and they coming for them. Why you didn't get them whenever younger? Come for them. Where should the men get almost trying to retire? Something ain't right. I can't wrap my hand on. I'm gonna figure it out. And someone put themselves, because money is, people say, Rudolph, if you get money, you think you can do anything. And I learned from this, watching these men go through that. I got money, millions. I know you can't do anything. You ain't better trick me. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody because I got money. And people say, hey, everybody say that till they get it. No, I ain't doing that. I wouldn't go out like that. Because I said, we're gonna have them. I'm looking at all these men going through this. I know what made me different than them. Only thing different, I ain't got the money. Because I sure got a mouthpiece. I talk junk. And I do things crazy. So I want to say all this on the bunch. No, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't take that.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it on the bunch.
Like I said, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I didn't have I never had anybody like on a job. I can't imagine. Well, let me go back. Cause my background being kind of tumultuous. Cause I done have had a lot of mishap things happen to me. Some agreed upon, some wasn't. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But what I am gonna say is that I can imagine when I was out there, when I had went to California and I was pushing to get my own TV show. And when I was out there, I can see that in order to be in the hub of everybody knew everybody. And so, people would call me and to tell me once I, met with some people that was like, hey, Andrew, you need to be here. Hey, Andrew, you need to come there. And so I found myself around them and I wanted something. I wanted something. And even when I started being a personal blogger, and I've called call myself being the protege, to this, man. And he didn't ask me to do anything that was outlandish. He told me what time to be there. He didn't, talk to me in a way to say, he wanted my body or anything. He never talked to me like that.
Was it
But
a heavy hitter?
oh yeah, he was a heavy hitter.
Okay.
But I'm saying I was appreciative for him letting me be in his company.
Okay.
And even with him allowing me to be in his company, with me being so eager because I wanted stardom so bad. And I felt like I was chasing it. And I remember asking him, you can help me get my TV show? Because again, just a young black girl coming from South Carolina. Like, how in the heck did I get all the way to California, down here in downtown Los Angeles, down here rubbing elbows with people? And I'm not talking about any people. I'm talking about the heavy hitters from BET. I'm talking about the executives on, you know. But once I paid my money, I paid $5,000 to get in, and really the entire trip was like $10,000. Once I paid money to get in there, and I met people, they felt like, well, if she got the money to get here, we can take her on and put her there. So that's what gave me my interest away. But I can imagine that if that man had a talk to me, Demetrius, I can see leverage there. I can see him asking me, like, what was I willing to do in order for me to get that TV show? What was I willing to do to get that TV show? And I can imagine, I'm young, I'm single, even with me. And then when I'm saying young, I had just turned 40, so I still was considered.
I
But
don't know about all that now. Go
no, well, that's what I'm
ahead.
saying. When I'm
No,
saying not young, as in like my
yeah, I know
20s.
you, but yo, you old ass woman. You 40 years
Yeah,
old.
what I'm saying, at 40, I'm still eager though. At 40, I'm still
Okay,
like
say that
running.
then. Get that young out of there,
Okay.
man.
Well, not necessarily young. I'm seasoned at 40 years old. Had to think about it, but I didn't look 40. But anyway, what I'm
No, you
saying,
don't look 40 out of but you don't look 40
you
now.
distracted me from what
Go
I'm
ahead, go
saying.
ahead. I'm sorry.
The point is, what I was saying to them, I didn't look like I was 40. To them, they just seen a young, vibrant country girl who was not necessarily naive, but they knew I was naive to Hollywood. I can see that going on for me to get to these parties. I went to what they call rap parties. That means at the end of a sitcom that they had, parties. And I was invited to the party by one of the producers. And one of the producers, I'm saying, he was driving a Rolls Royce that was there. I had, our son to drop me off because I didn't know that my son could come, but he later told me your son could have came. Um, but he dropped me off, and I was there with Cedric the Entertainer and all these people. I'm just saying that when you want something, Demetrius, I can see you been in the rule. You might not have been.
I ain't been in no room. We putting my packed up. No man, you go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no,
Go
no. I'm
ahead.
not saying necessarily you being strong will minded, but I'm talking about for those who saying they might been curious. They might already, the men who did it or the women who did it, they probably might have already been curious or might have already been by. But think of the people who, the mutual that you hearing, look what this girl Cass is saying that P. Diddy did to her. Demetrius, I'm sure, she wanted she know that her family's count on her. So why, everybody want to know, why did she stay? Why did she take that?
She was young, just chap. She was a kid. That girl like another 20 then, all that going
Yeah,
on.
that's what I'm saying. She's 19, but Demetrius, okay, she stayed there for years and years.
She was 40 years old. I can
No,
promise you that.
I wasn't saying that she was 40. No, I wasn't saying 40. I can't see me at 40 with a full grown. I just said that when you've been pushing for something at 40, I'm kind of desperate. I'm kind of want my dreams come true like yesterday. That's what I'm talking about.
I got that part, baby.
And when you young, and when you are desperate and you feel like, okay, it's now or never, and this man said, hey, and if you really want this TV show and this pilot, I can go ahead and produce it.
Let about five my boy bang you up real quick. You can get it.
Not five now.
I don't have the budget. Yeah.
Not five. I'm just saying. I'm just telling
You
you.
hard up. You talk like you hard
Okay,
up.
yeah. If I'm wait a minute. I was hard up, but he never did approach me, so I can't answer that. I'm just saying that. What if he had a position, and had to talk to me like that? He might have didn't talk to me about no Five Guys, but he might have talked to me. Got comfortable with me, and then gave me drugs. That's what I'm talking about. He could have gave me drugs. I was with him. I'm in his private sector, going to places and going to these parties and things. Yeah, we back from the break. Listen, we hope that let me do some corrections. The Me Too movement was by Miss Kirana Burke back in 2006. She is the one who, came out with with the story, but the hashtag took off in 2017. So I just want to make sure when I'm uh, talking and doing my research, I want to make sure I give credit what credit is due when I'm saying about the Me Too movement and giving the right um, accolades to the right person. So I want to say shout out to her for being strong and using her own personal story to be able to be a light and a foundation for those of us who standing up, who has been afflicted, unfortunately about the Me Too movement, to let us know that if you are going through a Me Too movement, you are not alone. I know that Demetrius and I was talking about the moguls that, during this time, everybody is coming out. And a lot of people want to know why. Why are they coming out now? But from what I'm reading, like, how did you hold it this long? Why are you keeping it this long? And like I was saying about that Christian Keys, I don't know. I don't watch him like that, so I don't know enough about his background story other than what you all have seen in the blogs. And if you don't know, then you can go and Google Christian Keys, and it'll come up.
He got a video
His
on YouTube. He ain't called no names. Like I say, he didn't say,
Yeah,
he says a billionaire. I think it's two of them, two
mm,
billionaires. But
yeah.
he didn't call no name.
Yeah, so but
Yeah.
I'm still saying that he was a guy that was sexually assaulted um by some powerful men, two, like Demetri said, two powerful billionaires that, did things inappropriately or groped him inappropriately. Even when he said no, they still kept coming, making advances toward him. He had a TV show. This is my thing, and I'm not knocking him. But if you already had an encounter, why would you still, if you already done had an incident and you saying you had these things on tape, why would you still go back around this person, giving them more of an opportunity to do these things to you? And the reason why I'm asking it, and I'm saying it because I done been sexual assaulted, and when people had asked me like, why did you continue to allow him to continue to sexual assault you? I went to continue to allow the person to continue to sexual assault me because I was scared and out of fear. And you talking about I was a child as well. And I know Demetrius was laughing when I said 40 about being young. Um, but at this time, about the sexual assault, I was 13. So just getting
Yeah,
y'all
you was
my,
a child. You was young
yeah,
then. Yeah.
getting your mind in perspective. But when you have allowed this person already have showed you who they are, like Yana said, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. If they showing you they are a monster, if they showing you they manipulative, you don't give a person a chance to continue to do things. And I know it's kind of cliche because everybody know Demetrius and I, and he could say, well, you know what, Andrew was that kind of person. Andrew ain't changed, or Demetrius ain't changed. So can some people do really change? That's right. Yes, they can. But I feel like if you know that this man had did this to you, but when you wanted a way to get your movie or whatever out, you gonna go back and present it to the same predator who I feel like you was leading him on. And I ain't saying that it's right now, but you gonna go back to that environment and be in closed doors that when your manager left, you should have got on up and left. Why did you still stay and keep yourself in harm's way? And then to build more evidence, to
Money,
keep
money,
on getting
money.
recording, huh?
Money, money, money.
Yeah, to keep
Yeah.
on, to get your evidence up, only to keep it and wait for the perfect time, which is now. Like I said, I'm not going against him because he's entitled to his story. He's entitled to be heard. But when I read the comments, and when the comments asked that, it probed a thought, that's the reason why I'm saying it, because I read the comments. And then I heard other people saying, you part of the problem if you're going to ask why he's waiting now. You part of the problem with what's wrong with society now, asking him, why should it be a certain time? Why didn't he go, because other people said, why didn't he report it right away? If you really want to help other guys who, you could have potentially stopped that predator and prevent other guys from having that same story. But now, since you done told your story, now since Cassie came out and got her figures. Now the floodgates have all opened and everybody's coming out.
Pandora box.
Yeah, the Pandora box is open.
Yes, it is.
And like I said, I'm not going against anybody. And ain't no there's no allegedly or anything. Like I said, you just go and put that video in, and I'm just asking and probing a thought that if these people have done things to you and you have grown, you are an adult and you know that that is not your lifestyle, how did you allow yourself to continue to entertain somebody in that demeanor? So Demetrius, take it away.
No, you kind of say it aloud. I mean, like, why would you do that? But I know it's money. But it sounds like some of these
He said
cases.
it's not about money though. He said
I
it's
know.
not about money.
I know what people say. And I don't know that man. Hey, I don't know the man, but I know one thing. For somebody, not just him, I had a couple of stories. People gonna record these things, document them. Okay, you document recording it. So this person gonna did it before. You know they better do it. You already got it. You know it's a matter of time for they do it again. And you saved it. I just feel like if somebody cross me, don't handle it right now. Just handle it. But some people like being dangerous. You around somebody that, the man did say he got his stuff to his lawyer. So something happened to him, he got it. It gonna come out. So it could have been that. So I don't know. I don't say anything. I just wish everybody who going through stuff with people like that, I mean, in this world of celebrities, whatever they are, somebody gonna make you do things you shouldn't do. Hey, I wish you would have came out with it then. But now 10 years later, it just ain't gonna sit well because they're like, why now? And then people say people getting on everybody because of why I'm part of the problem. But hell, that's true. Like Bill Cosby. I mean, you talking about something 30 years ago, these people come out. Why you gonna get the man in? But y'all seen an opportunity with some money. Then it's always seems like everybody coming for the black man. I ain't no racist. I ain't got no racial bone in my body. But I'm saying like everybody come for the black man, and it's us coming for the black man. The black on black. So I don't know what's going on. Something going on, man. I just can't put my hand on it. How about go ahead and put my hand on it? Something is going on.
No, I mean they done took down some that powerful white man. They took him down, and he was associated with Oprah and all the rest of them. So he was
I
power.
remember that.
Yeah. So Weinstein. So it's been some powerful people that came down, and like I always tell you, everybody has to have that fall from grace moment. And what you gonna do when it becomes your turn? And this is just my thing. When people seen what was going on with R. Kelly, no, when R. Kelly, hold on, let's
They
go
ain't
back.
been doing it.
When
The
R.
mama
Kelly,
daddy knew it. Go ahead.
hold
I'm
on,
sorry. Give me hyped up this thing, huh?
when R. Kelly knew and he didn't change his narrative, and the people that was around him allowed that behavior to continue. Nobody stood up, no bodyguards, everybody was saying this, they remained in their position. Nobody didn't tell him to stop. Nobody didn't try to change. Even when I can see you doing it to one or two people. But Demetrius, you had a whole slew. You had a whole gang of women that you did this to, and nobody gonna tell you to stop. Nobody gonna tell you, Demetrius, what you doing is wrong. Everybody gonna go along with you. From
Yes.
the bodyguard to the drivers, nobody's gonna stand up for the girls.
Money, honey bun. About
That's
money.
what I mean. I'm understanding that. But then all this here, then when all the shame has came and all these people you done took care of, I mean, like I said, that's the part I have something against. I have something against that you could have did that. You could have been a monster in your younger years. But Demetrius, somebody should have, when that stuff with Aaliyah came and that young lady lost her life, and listen, when I'm saying Jaguar, when I'm saying I'm not a fan of these people, I'm saying I don't follow them a lot. But I do listen to commentary that Jaguar Wright does be talking about. And it does, listen, wherever you put your focus is, that's who got your attention. And when you sit there and you listening to her or listening to them talk and do dialogue, it probes a thought to ask you what happened. If they know that this was going on with Aaliyah, if they let her falsely got married, um, and covered it up, and her uncle and everybody, and they said that when the plane went down, her uncle I think it was the family member. They put in there to have her to sign that it would not be their fault if the plane went down, that they got over 90 million or however many million allegedly. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just putting it's just something. So Demetrius, is that it? I need to charge it up.
No, hey, let's close it out. Hey, you said enough. Like I said, I'm gonna pray for all these men, women who going through all this stuff, these moguls. Like I say, I don't know, all this stuff is legend now. Are we going what we heard? And I hope it ain't true. Now the victims, I'm not saying y'all wrong. Cause you gotta tell your story. And I hope you get whatever it is, if you telling the truth, I hope you get compensated for it. That's what you're looking for, or get awarded. What are you looking for? I don't know what you're looking for. But I know one thing. If it did you like that, I hope justice gets served. I'm gonna leave it at that and tell everybody have a good Christmas tomorrow.
All right, happy holidays from
Enjoy
the
your Christmas
Lead
tomorrow.
Life Experience Podcast.
All right, Honey Bunch, I'm done with it. I just say it's a touch of subject. And actually, we just putting our
Yes, listen,
action on
and
it.
we will continue in that, but my computer was acting up. So,
Hi, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed the episode so far. You are here with the Lead Life Experiences. And remember, if you want to get your topics discussed or get our opinion or our perspective, join us. Text us at 833-370-1608 and put relationships in the comment.